Well, that was weird. When you hear disaster relief, you think of a third world country. Maybe that's like the first thing that comes to your mind, right? Or one of the first things. But it feels weird to be part of a world now where we need disaster relief. Because unless you haven't noticed, or maybe I probably haven't even said it in any of my videos, is that I live in New Jersey, Central Jersey to be exact. And the reason why I haven't made any videos in a while is because of Hurricane Sandy and the subsequent snowstorm that we had, and everything. Like I don't go to college anymore. I work now, but even still, everything. I don't even know where to begin, other than just sharing my experience of Hurricane Sandy. Um, I didn't have power for a week, and I haven't been to the shore. I haven't seen the destruction. I've seen pictures and things like that, and even though I don't live right on the beach, I live like 20 miles or so, 20, 15 miles away from the beach. It still feels as though my own house was destroyed, because I've shared like all my summer memories and even memories in other seasons. Didn't wasn't necessarily the summer entirely, but to see all of that, just Seaside Heights, Point Pleasant, Atlantic City is still up. I actually went to Atlantic City this past weekend. Atlantic City seemed untouched for the most part, but yeah, yeah. Um, and then on the snowstorm, the following Wednesday, I was like, oh, snowstorm, people are going to say there's a nor'easter, it's not going to be that bad. Not because, of what happened with Sandy, but because in general, like, it doesn't really snow that much in this particular spot that I live in. Every time they're like, oh, there's a big snowstorm, everyone else gets snowed in, but I don't. So I wasn't really thinking that it was going to be that bad. Well, it was pretty fucking bad. I got out of work, and it's like nature just shat all this snow on me. And the highway was a fucking mess that day. Like, Route 9, and, it's funny, I'm throwing out all these, local highways and whatever, and people must be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But, for those of you who know Route 9 was a shit show that day that it snowed. And when I mean shit show, I mean shit show. Like, there were people having to push their cars, there were buses stuck everywhere, there was people sliding around and shit, and I was just like driving there being like, holy fuck, I never actually have been here in this kind of situation before. So that was a new experience. And then that night I lost power again for like maybe a day and a half or so. And on that night, I witnessed this huge transformer explosion. There was like, last year I recorded some videos of Irene. I have it in the old account. You can look at when you look at my YouTube channel and look at the older account. And I didn't know what that was in the distance, and there was like this weird glowing light. And then later on I realized that those were transformers exploding. And this one was a lot closer. And it was just like I literally couldn't see for like 2 seconds maybe. It was just this huge blue bright light just yeah, it was wild. And yeah, everything has been finally getting back on track a little bit. And I was supposed to finish Dracula by now, but after everything that's happened, I slowed down and stuff, and I'm just right there at the end. But I'll finish it soon, and I'll talk about it and stuff. And but for tonight, I'm gonna post maybe one more video. I'm not sure, maybe one or two, about a couple other books that I read, just to keep the ball rolling with some other reviews. But yeah, Hurricane Sandy, we survived. Yeah. Um, you know, if you ever feel like helping out or sharing your stories or you need someone to talk to, you know, comments, whatever, blah blah blah. Hope everyone's safe. Yeah, New Jersey.